Welcome back to Good Morning Boss. Last week sa Boss Believe Kami Sa'yo, ang pinag-usapan natin ay tungkol sa pension benefits ng mga SSS members. Ngayong umaga naman, Kathy, isang very relevant at actually medyo mainit na issue ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon tungkol sa loaning system para sa edukasyon.
Tamang-tama yan. Kaya ngayong pong umaga kasama po natin ang Head of Lending and Asset Management Division of SSS, si Ma'am Maria Luz Cesante Generoso. Welcome to Good Morning, Boss.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, Kathy. Good morning, JC.
Ma'am,
Good
siguro-
morning din
Yes.
sa
Good
mga
morning
lahat
din
ng
po.
mga SSS members na nakikinig at nanonood sa programang ito.
Okay, ma'am. Siguro umpisahan lang po muna natin, what is the Educ Assist program po ng SSS or the Educational Assistance Loan Program?
Itong Educ Assist program, JC and Kathy, nilaunch ito ng ating presidente last year during the Labor Day celebration. So, ang nangyari was that the government, the national government, provided a fund, a 3.5 billion fund, and SSS also has to put up a counterpart fund of also of 3.5 for this program. So a total of about 7 billion fund that will be made available to all our SSS members, to their dependents, siblings, and others who would qualify for this program.
Almost 1 year na po siya since it's launching. And how has it met its objectives po?
So far, Kathy, there are only about 12,000 members who were able to avail.
12,000.
So equivalent to about 12,000 also student beneficiaries. And we were able to release about 150 million.
150?
So, yeah,
Naku, ang laki,
50
ang
for,
layo po
yes,
na
ang
pala,
layo
sa
pa.
7 billion.
50 share of the national government and 50 of SSS. And it's really a long way to go. That's why we're very thankful that you're inviting us so that we can also announce again to the whole world, to the members who are in need of this fund to avail in time for the June opening of classes.
Itong 7 billion pesos ba, ma'am, is it just for this year na budget po ng Educ Assist?
No,
Or
it is a total allocation for this
Total
program. No, until it lasts, but however, the government also will continue providing we will just have to request that this be included in the general appropriations.
How can the members avail po of this educational assistance program?
So, Kathy, una muna is that the eligibility, who are eligible to avail of this program. So, any SSS member who has at least 36 accumulated contributions. So, it could be bungi-bungi, or it could be also continuous, but we have to look at the past 12 months, na kailangan meron siyang tatlong contribution kasi we want also our members to reactivate kasi there are a lot of members na for the past 5 years, 3 years, hindi na sila nagko-contribute and so gusto namin na bumalik sila sa SSS membership so we will look at at least 3 contributions for the past 12 months. Now, they will also have to identify kung sino. So sino-sino ba itong ang qualified na magiging beneficiary of the program. So it could be the member himself, kung gusto pa niya mag-aral uli, continue degree, kung meron silang kapatid, kung ang miyembro naman ay single, so yung kanilang kapatid, or pwedeng half sibling. Yun namang miyembro na married, pwede rin yung kanilang children or illegitimate children.
So, just to be clear, ma'am, yung kapatid po kailangan kapag single ka lang.
Single siya.
Single lang po.
Single
And
siya.
ito pong loan, it can be contracted kahit kailan po during his or her degree?
Yeah, yes. In fact, we have borrowers na yung kanilang anak or kapatid nila ay nasa second year, third year, or fourth
Naku,
year.
Kati, kukuha na ako ng loan. para
Saktong-sakto,
para sa pag-aaral ko.
How much is the maximum amount that a member can loan?
Yeah, okay. So we give out a maximum loan of 15,000 per semester, per trimester for degree courses. Now for VocTech courses, we give out 7,005. But this is on a per semester basis, or trimester. So the support of SSS of this program until the student graduate.
The 15,000 pesos, ma'am, is dependent on the tuition fee of the student?
Yes, we also have to look at how much is the assessment, no, from the school. But nowadays, 15,000 is really very low, no, because the average tuition for college is about 20 or 25. But at least SSS is able to assist, no? Oo.
Okay, ma'am. Meron po bang limit ang dami po ng loan beneficiaries ng
Right
isang
now,
member?
yes, JC, right now we're looking at just one, no?
Isa lang
per
po.
member. But if both spouses, no, are members, then they have about 2 or 3
Right.
children, no, who are still going to school, then they can we can lend, no, 2.
But
So
can they,
one each, no? So dalawang anak nila.
but can they split the funding that they get from you on their own? For example, tatlo yung anak, tapos not necessarily for one student lang talaga yun, but they want all the kids to go to school. Can they split that up?
That would be very messy, no? So we would want talaga na one.
Actually, Kathy, I think yung sinasuggest mo ay magiging mahirap kasi yung process ng EduAssist ay nakapangalan doon sa school. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Until graduation yan, eh. So we have really to monitor. And
Right.
in fact, on the first application, or the first release, we already have to allocate for the next, let's say, 4-year course, no? And then first semester. So we have to allocate also a fund until graduation. So that's about 8 semesters, no, for a 4-year course.
Yun nga rin, ma'am. Actually, yun nga, sa nasabi ko, nakapangalan po sa school, tama po ba?
Yes, ang cheque.
Yung cheque
It
po
goes
na ibigay
directly
ninyo.
to the school.
Goes
I
directly to the
presume
school.
this is to ensure na gagastusin talaga nila for
Yes,
education.
na talaga mapupunta doon sa purpose, no, of education.
How many are currently enrolled in the program again, ma'am?
Yeah, so right now, as of December, no, we only have about 12,000. And we want to increase that because 150 pa lang yung na-release, although we already provided about 400 million for those 12. Kasi until graduation yan eh. So basically, we still have about 7 billion. We still have about 6 billion fund for the program.
And how do you plan on monitoring ito pong 12,000 students, ma'am? Kasi for example, di ba, paano kapag yung estudyante pala ay tumigil na sa eskwela pero nakakatanggap pa ng checks from the SSS?
Una JC, no, ang requirement namin is for these student beneficiaries to be enrolled already sa SSS. So meron na din silang numero ng SSS.
So the beneficiary himself
Gets a number.
Gets a number. No? So meron na siya so that we can monitor him when he graduates, no, or when he is already at work, and then there's naging delinquente yung loan kasi ang tatay ang parents ang borrowers, no, so that we can also track them, no, so where they are, and we can build also these students, no. Now like yung question mo kanina na what are the yung
Apo, ma'am, ano po yung paano po i-monitor ng
so
SSS?
monitoring ng SSS.
For example, kapag yung estudyante po, kasi di ba umalis sa school na pala.
All right. So when we really could, it's very difficult for us to monitor each one of them, no? Na kung umalis na siya or hindi na siya nagpatuloy. Ang aming tinitingnan lang is the last release.
Alright.
So on the second year, kung hindi na nagpatuloy yung bata, I mean, we cannot really stop, no, this beneficiary also to stop schooling. So we look at the last release and then we wait for a year. If there is no more subsequent releases, then we assume
Na
that
nag-stop.
na siya. And then we now start billing the parent.
Right.
Okay. Now, speaking about billing, when do they start paying for their loans?
Yeah, so this is really a very affordable program because our borrowers will start amortizing the loan 1 year after graduation.
After graduation.
Or after the students stop schooling. No?
And without they're already working.
Yes. Because they're already assigned the SSS numbers already. So, on assuming a 15,000 maximum loan, no? So a 4-year course, total releases will be about 120,000.
Right.
And then the national government's share, 50% of the 120, that's 0%.
interest.
0% interest. It's really a big help, no, from government. But SSS, however, has to charge 6% interest because this is a pooled fund, no, of our members, and we cannot just lend or let someone, a member, only one member, to use the funds, so the pooled funds for free because there are, meron tayong 29 million. No, members
But
of
the
SSS.
the 6% would be just for the other half.
The other half. So a blended rate of 3%.
Okay.
So assuming that the total releases amount to 120, so 1 year after, the monthly amortization for kasi 5 years din ang kanilang
5
payment
years ang
period.
payment.
So basically, it's a 10-year loan. No? So the monthly amortization is only 2,004. So very affordable. By that time, that beneficiary is already working, no, and he can already help the parent pay for the loan.
Almost painless, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
But do they have an option, for example, they land on a very good job that they can pay outright?
Oh, yes, yes, definitely. We welcome that because our interest computation naman is based on diminishing balance. No?
Okay.
So even if they are given an amortization monthly, so they can always pay up after 1 year or after 2 years.
So, pero kapag binayaran po nila ng isang bagsakan, bibilangin po yung interest for the 5 years. Ganun
Yeah,
po ba
only
yun?
for the first 5 years.
But
none for the
Next.
okay.
unexpired
So,
term.
nakapag-save ka,
Oo.
nakapag-save
Yes,
ka
yes.
kung magbabayad ka agad. Ano ma'am yung documents na kailangan kapag mag-a-apply
So
for
we
loan?
only require the member to fill up our application form. This is downloadable website ng SSS. The subsequent form is another form.
Okay.
No, because we differentiate the forms for the initial release versus the subsequent releases. So yun naman isa is subsequent release, no? So we only need, aside from that, we only need the assessment from the school.
All right.
So if the assessment is only 10,000, then we only release 10,000, but the maximum is 15. So if the assessment is 20,000, so we release the maximum.
So, ma'am, technically, for example, of course, the expenses going to school is not just the tuition fees alone and the laboratory
Oh,
fees.
yes, yes.
So you cannot, for example, your tuition fee is 10,000 or 15,000. You cannot maximize that for your own personal use.
No, we do look at and allow miscellaneous fees.
All right.
No? For as long as the school includes that, no, in the assessment form.
Okay, so basically the school dictates
so
how much you
tuition,
can
miscellaneous, lab, and others.
Right. Meron po ba ma'am availment or a certain time na pwede lang po
While supply
contract ng loan?
lasts.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a very good venue, no, for us to
Nako.
really
First come, first
disseminate,
serve.
no, circularize.
Mauuna na ako rito para sa loan.
And then that depends on how many students also graduate each year. So you open up slots based on the people who...
No, until supply lasts.
Okay.
And we also have to look at especially on the last releases, because we have to, the government will allow us to submit to them a request for appropriation, so that they will continue replenishing the fund, because for the first 4 years and 5 years we will not get anything from that fund, no? Assuming that all of this 7 billion will be released, no? So we really also need another support from the government. Well, it will be a revolving fund, but we will only get portion of that on year 5 or after year 5, no, year 6.
Ma'am, ano yung balak na gagawin ng SSS kapag, for example, meron pong beneficiary or member na hindi nakapagbayad kapag po bayaran na? Kasi this would be after the 4-year course. Kasi
Yes,
I presume, no, nakuha na niya lahat ng benefits ng loan. Paano po ang gagawin ng SSS?
So this is actually a 10-year loan. So if we see that the member, no, borrower, is not paying, we deduct that automatically from the benefits.
Okay.
All right. So sa benefits po tatanggalin.
Sa benefits. So hindi din sila iskapo, no? Makakatakas.
Pero kailan lang po mag-uumpisa yung pagbawas sa benefits? Kasi I'm sure hindi naman po siguro kung 1 month lang yung delay, hindi naman po gagawin yun.
Well, after Yeah, we're looking at, actually, when they file a benefit, then we look at the loans, no, the loan status. So if the loan is delinquent already, then we deduct. So assuming that a member files for a sickness claim, or a member files a retirement claim, so if loan is not yet paid, no, starting on the
Kung
6th
kailan po
year,
mag-claim.
then we already deduct.
So in general, ma'am, you really have to establish a good standing with
yes,
SSS to
yes.
be able to avail
Yes.
all the benefits.
Yes, because we have salary loans, we have also housing loans. And if they, our members also would want to venture into businesses, we also have a facility for them.
Ganda,
Okay.
no, JC? Talagang meron talagang available. Kailangan lang maging, siguro magtipid na lang sila para medyo mas may mapanghulog sila sa SSS regularly.
At kailangan din talaga rin kasi ma-inform no, yung ating mga mamamayan tungkol dito sa programa ng SSS na merong palang Educ Assist no, na pwedeng makatulong sa kanila kapag mahihirapan silang magbayad ng kanilang tuition
So
tuition
thank you
fees.
very much for this opportunity.
Salamat din, ma'am.
JC and Cathy.
Meron po ba tayong kahit anong message, ma'am, para po sa ating viewers?
Okay, so sa lahat ng mga SSS members no, na who have no, mga estudyante na mga anak or mga kapatid, so we would encourage them to go to SSS branch. Look for we have counter personnel there. They can always ask for an application form. They can inquire and submit. If they have already filled up and already have that assessment form, then they can submit to our SSS branch. Or they can also go to our website, that's sss.gov.ph, or they can also call our trunk lines or hotlines. This is a 24/5, so it will be 24 hours, available for 5 days during the week, 920-6446-255.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Maraming salamat
Thank you,
po.
JC, and thank you, Cathy.
That was Miss Maria Luz Generoso. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan, mga boss, kaya huwag po kayong aalis. Ito po ang Good Morning Boss.